All right, it looks like we are live. I'm just checking a few things here. So we're trying out a few new things. It has been a hot minute since I have streamed. I'm trying to figure out if I can flip my network because it's not showing. I was going to try and plug right into my Wi-Fi router to see if my connection is any better because I know I have been laggy. Oh, and I also just realized I might not have changed my sound for my microphone, so please hold on. I need to create a checklist of all the things I need to do before I go live. That would probably be great. Check. Hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think you should be able to, but. All right, that is what we want. Speakers are on. Okay, I think we should be good. Still not sure why the cable's not showing up. That's okay. We will just continue, I guess, without it. Or check it a little bit later. I'll probably interrupt the stream if I put it on now, I guess, too. But I can already tell I'm lagging, so. But tonight, what I want to do is, as I'm still checking this, sorry guys, is basically try to I'm gonna try and get some ghost painting and some pumpkins done. So last time I streamed was a little while ago. Still not sure of what I want my schedule to be. Just with craft shows that are different every week, it's hard for me to like pick a exact time. So maybe it's something where I just pick a schedule for the week and then let you guys know. That might be the easiest for me and let me keep the most consistent, which I know is important, so. But tonight we are going to be painting some ghosts, some pumpkins that already have the backers on, so, and I got a new camera, so hopefully the quality of what I'm actually painting is a little bit better than it was the last couple streams, and we're just gonna try it out and see how it goes. So I definitely need to get 2 ghosts done today. And I think I have 2 or 3 pumpkins that the backers are already ready. So let me see, I'll pull up a photo of the ghosts that I need to do. And this is also the nice thing is that I have my phone free now, which I didn't before. I used to stream like on my phone, which was okay, but then sometimes people thought I died if they text me and I didn't respond and didn't let them know that I was streaming. So, but what we are going to be working on is this ghost. So I have 2 of them that I need to complete. So my floral sheets ghost, and I'm actually probably just going to use my phone because I paint them all the same, but I like to have my reference photo of where things go. So we're going to keep that up. And as always, all my stuff is on my website if you guys want to check out any of the other fall goodies that I have. But yeah, let's get started. Let's grab the ghosts. I already have a white base painted on these. You can see this guy needs a little bit of a touch-up, on some areas, and they do light up, which is really fun. So I'm gonna just touch up those areas quickly with the white that we used for him, and we'll get the outlines all ready to go. And this is my first time streaming at night too, which makes sense for you guys to be able to watch. I just personally normally paint during the day when I'm like actually working. But we're gonna have a late night working tonight, so I figured I would jump on. All right. I wanted to export my chats too. Pop out chat. There we go. Now I can see if you guys message me, which I always forget to do. All right, let's touch up this little ghosty first. Maybe we'll let him dry and then we'll grab the other one that's already got the base on it. Sometimes I end up painting the backgrounds of these and then, I don't know, they just sit or I forget to do them right away, and then because I haven't sealed them and I haven't painted them, the backgrounds get messed up. All right, let me grab the other ghosty that is already ready to go. Yeah, this one looks good. So we'll let the other guy dry while we get this one with a background on it. Oh, and I forgot to go live on TikTok. Let's do that too, while we're thinking about it. I really do need to make a checklist of all the things I have to do when I go live, because I don't like stream enough, or haven't streamed enough yet to really like remember it. So it feels still kind of funny.
What you mean how I feel about hurricanes?
And it's never a great angle on TikTok, unfortunately, either, but okay. Let's get to it. All right, so let me just check this ghosty and make sure, because I just saw a spot that might need some touching up here. And I always touch up the bottoms after I'm done painting them, but I see a couple spots on the bottom too, but we'll check that later. All right, so let's mix. So with this one, it has a like a very cream outline, well, tan outline with cream flowers. We'll say it that way. So it's kind of like a dark brown cream color. And then just like the other ghosts that I've painted, I kind of work from darkest to lightest, and then that's how we get the mix of colors that we're gonna use. And if you guys are just joining on TikTok, hello. We are painting cozy ghosts and pumpkins tonight. So it's gonna be a night of painting, and I'm live on YouTube and Twitch as well. All right, so this ghost and I'll show TikTok as well. So this is what we're painting. This is on my website, but I need to restock a few, and I only have a few more ghosties left for the season. So we're going to be painting him and finishing the outline, and everything I have is on my website, but I only have one more of these in stock. One has already sold, but I got to finish these two. This one's for the customer that just bought it. I just got the TikTok restriction notification again, and I don't know if it's because it's the ghosts. I got it last time when I did spooky items as well, which is so weird. And I don't know why. I'll never understand it. Never understand it, because these ghosts aren't super spooky, but whatever, TikTok. I don't even know why. All right, so I have been using these new brushes, and I am obsessed with them because they have a little like finger grip on them, and I got them from Amazon. I need to put them in my Amazon storefront, but they're awesome. They're called Panda Fly is the brand name. But I'm gonna pull that picture back up so I can see what I'm painting here, or where I want to paint him. And this one has the flowers and leaves. Sometimes I do just flowers, sometimes I do flowers and leaves. This one has both. So let's do, I started a little high. We're gonna do it here, which is fine. We're gonna cover that up. So this one is going to be like a folded in flower, and then some of them are like straight on, some of them are folded in. This one is going to be like folded in on itself a little bit. I know the outlines look a little crazy when I first start, but they all come together with all the other colors. It's just funny how rough they look to start, but. All right, so then we have a flower here on his side. And I made like a TikTok and a reel of like saying when I do this pattern, I'm always like, is this gonna look good? Because honestly, when I am at this point, I feel like it never does, or it looks like a child did it, but then with all the other layers, it looks really good. All right, so we got our 2 front flowers, and then there's like a flower hanging off the side here, and then just a few leaves or a few petals that are kind of under hidden here. So we'll get those outlined. All right, so we've got the overhang petals, and then we're gonna do some petals down here. Oh, my finger must have paint on it because I made a little oopsie right there. That always happens to me. I'm like, even when I'm like hosting a class that I'm not painting in, I get paint all over me. Like, how does that happen? All right, so we got the underflowers here. We're gonna paint some of the leaves in between just to get our composition set a little bit more before we start doing any other colors. I'm like trying to find a good place for TikTok and Twitch, and I feel like it's there, which means I have to hold it, but that's okay. So in the original, I have leaves kind of in between all the flowers, and I might do 2 coats of this if I don't feel like it's solid enough when I paint it, but right now it doesn't look too bad, honestly. I think I did 2 coats of it last time. But they're just kind of like wispy leaves in between the flowers. Yay. Okay. And I think I'm gonna set some more of the flowers before I do any more leaves, just the backside flowers. So like I said, I have this photo to help me just know what I'm doing here. So I'm referencing the photo as why I'm not looking. I'm gonna take my watch off too. Just to help me hold the ghosty a little bit better in position for everybody. I feel like he's flying all over the place, as a ghost would, if you ask me. But, all right, let's see. So he's gonna have a flower at the very top of his head, which is so fun. It's kind of like off to the side here. Oop, well, we'll use that as a petal. That's the problem with me holding him, is like, he can go all over the place. Oh, we're gonna use that as a petal. Happy accidents here, right? or no accidents. Happy, yeah, happy accidents. That's what Bob would say. All right, so we got the top of his head for that flower, and then he's gonna have one on the body, like here, one on the bottom side, like here. So we're just gonna keep laying out the flowers so we know where everything else goes. Because honestly, the leaves are just kind of like fillers in between the flowers. I kind of like doing this at night, like just a little cozy night stream. Should have grabbed some like hot tea or something. There we go. All right, back a flower, and then there's gonna be one here in like the lower corner. And then I think I have one hanging off the side. Yeah, so it's more like here and then here. I gotta remind myself so I don't put it in the wrong spot, honestly. All right, so that one kind of looks like a folded in flower. It's so funny, I have to use a picture to remember what I did because I don't remember. Okay, so we got that flower, and then we're gonna do one at the bottom and then fill in the leaves and just see what everything looks like. These are so fun. I just love them because they're cute, but they're spooky. And honestly, I didn't sell that many like painted pumpkins or ghosts on my website for the launch, but honestly, I did an awful job marketing it. But they have been like so well received at the shows I'm going to, which is really nice. So like, that's one thing I guess, like if you do sell things or you are a small business, like don't be afraid to market it and show it in like other ways, because I was kind of discouraged when they didn't sell. But I think they're so cute, and I know they're a good item, so yeah. So it looks like we have to fill in with leaves here on the back still. So we're gonna go do that. And if you're just joining TikTok, this is a product that I carry on my website, but I have to make a few more, and these are the last ghosts I have for the season, which I can't believe. I'm literally switching to Christmas after this. That's so wild to say. And like, I'm not ready because I love spooky season and I don't want, I don't want to switch to Christmas yet. I'm not ready. So I'm just enjoying the last paintings of fall for me, at least. But I'm still gonna post fall for a little while. Can't be posting Christmas yet, it's too early. Even though that's what I have to switch to. Then, like I said, once we get the outline done, we'll switch to filling in with some color, which is the fun part. Just have to get the outline set first. All right, a little leaf on the hand, and then we're gonna put a little cluster of leaves down here. Trying to find a good spot for Twitch and TikTok at the same time. It's hard. My setup is not ideal for sure. I'm working on it though. All right, I think I have, yeah. I think he has some leaves on his hands. We'll just do a little cluster right here. Hello, Yellow Dog. I was wondering if you were gonna pop in. You always seem to find my lives, which is so fun. Good to see you. All right. I feel like we need something here at the bottom. I have like a downward facing leaf set. Let's see, which did I not paint to not not ruin what I just touched. That's the bad thing about flipping them all around. Hope your day is going well. Same to you. Hope you had a good day at work. Your day is good. I said I'm jumping on here late tonight. I don't normally paint this late, but I have some catching up on fall products to do, so just figured I would jump on and enjoy the evening. I said I needed like a cozy cup of tea or something. All right, getting there with the ghosty. So I actually don't make these. I wish I was good at pottery. I buy them pre-made and then paint them. So they're just like a fun little thing that I do only for fall and Christmas. And Christmas I do like ceramic ornaments as well. But these I have on my website that I made last year, and I had an order for one, and I have like this one in the back still left. So I'm just gonna paint them both and either sell it on my website or sell them at shows. But yeah, so that's why I'm following along looking at my phone, because I forget what I painted before. But I really enjoy painting, so this is a fun way for me to get some painting in along with my woodworking stuff. Also, my CNC decided to act up today, so I had kind of a rough day in the shop, to be honest. I was irritated and done by like 2 o'clock. I had to leave the shop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, some days I just need a break from the shop, honestly. Well, and I don't know what the issue is, so that's also a problem. And I also really need to deep clean it, so shop maintenance is never fun either. But especially before I start getting crazy for like fall, well, it is already crazy for fall, but like for Christmas, I probably need to go down and do some hardcore maintenance before I get too crazy. CNC machine can make you frustrated. Yes. Well, and it's funny because like I always joke with people, like when you're working with a machine, like if anything goes wrong, it's like definitely on you. So like you are the user. And sorry, I can't read my TikTok comments without peeking my head creepily in the corner. You guys are on my iPad and I'm streaming on my computer with Twitch and YouTube right now. So you guys always get the worst view, so sorry. You're in your shop tonight cleaning and organizing. I know, honestly, it takes like so much time just to do that stuff, and like I never plan it in my week to do all that stuff, which is like so bad. I need to probably have like a nightly checklist or something. I don't know. I'm just really bad at it. But like those tools are so much that like you can't be bad at it, unfortunately. All right, so we got our leaves there. I feel like we do need something here in the corner. Let's just do a little cluster in the corner. You're bad at keeping the shop clean while making stuff. Yeah, I know. Honestly, it's like, it's super hard. Like I just get so focused in like making things that that's like the last thing I think about or want to do. But I think that's like, I always joke that creative people are never like the cleanliest people, because like your brain is just running a mile a minute of like what you want to make. My craft room gets the same way, unfortunately. But I've been trying to take time, at least at the end of every week, or like this week when I got home from my show, that was the first thing I did, was like make sure I cleaned and like reset my craft room at least. But now I guess I gotta do it for the shop. Yeah, by the end of my CNC, so I basically like cleared my wasteboard, because I thought that might be the issue of like why it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, because my wasteboard was so bad that like my pieces were kind of like not evenly sitting on it. So I did all that. I got so dusty because the hose I have hooked to it, like it works, but like it's probably not as powerful as I need it to be for some of the CNC stuff. So I was just covered in MDF dust, and I was just like, nope, I'm over this. Your biggest problem sometimes is getting started. Getting started for projects or getting started for cleaning? I think I also have the project problem because I have so many ideas. My boyfriend was telling me about a podcast I need to listen to with Tim Ferriss, but they were saying like it's okay to have a bunch of ideas as long as you execute some of them. Because a lot of people that have a lot of ideas just run on a billion ideas and never finish anything. Starting projects, you get too many ideas. Yep, yeah. And I think that's like also a blessing and a curse. Hi, Julie, you're on YouTube. Yay. I was wondering if you were going to pop on. I was saying earlier, Julie, that I need like a live schedule, and like I just never know, and I just randomly pop on live whenever I can. Maybe one day I'll make a schedule. Who knows? All right, so I think the outline for this ghostie is done. Like I said, he'll start to look a little bit better once he gets some color on him. But we're gonna move on to the other one because he's probably dry from the white we touched up. Oop, as I hit my water bottle. Oh, your new phone didn't notify you. That's weird. Well, and I saw you said that you turned on my YouTube notifications, so I would think that you should get them, but I don't know. I think I got one on my phone, which is weird. I get my own video notifications. I don't know how that works. It's taking shape. Yeah, it's starting to look good. But I always joke the outlines look kind of rough. Like you can see that line right here, like I feel like looks so rough. Sometimes I joke like looks like a little kid did the outline, but then once I add the color, it will start coming together. Hey, Julie. Also, I didn't get to message you. I tried to message everyone that I saw this weekend. It was so good to hug you and squeeze you. It always makes my day when I get to see my show regulars. This weekend I had a show at a location that I've been to the past couple years, and it's always so great to see my friends. I saw maybe like 4 or 5 people that I like regularly see and just love and hug and chat. It was so fun. Unfortunately, it rained like almost all weekend though. I got 2 Julies on. I got Julie on my YouTube and Julie on TikTok. I know 2 Julies. I just realized that. The outlines are always the boring part for these. Like I just feel like they never start coming together until you start adding some of the color. Yeah, so I'm starting my crazy fall rotation. So in the fall, I do a lot of shows. This time I'll have 4 weekends in a row before I have a break, which I enjoy. It's a lot of work. Like honestly, last night I fell asleep on the couch, like because I feel like I'm just recovering from sleep from this weekend. I fell asleep on the couch, like iPad in hand, which like never happens to me. I was drawing ornaments for Christmas. I'm making files for my laser, and I literally just fell asleep with my cat on the couch. And I had to be woken up to go to bed. So it's exhausting, but it's a lot of fun. I'm trying a few new fall shows this year. And definitely that's a theme for me this year is I wanted to try and get to a couple new areas. It's so nice, like I said, when I get to see my customers that I'm used to seeing. But I always like to branch out and try something new as well. So It's all a learning experience. Oh dang, that's a lot of shows. Yeah, so I do struggle with keeping up with inventory, honestly. I just realized my chat might not be working on the stream, but that's okay. Yeah, so basically I have always struggled with, I'm gonna just switch it to that. I have always struggled with keeping inventory, and I don't know how to fix the problem because like I said, it's a good problem to have, that things are selling out and I can only make so much stuff. And I feel like what I have things priced at now are like a good price. Like I don't think the answer is like raising the price for them because I think they are, like I make a good margin of like where they're at right now. So I don't know if I need to just find other things to make that are easier for me to make to help fill my booth. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, and I'm always trying to figure it out, honestly. These painted items have helped because honestly they're not like flying off the shelves, but because they are a little higher because obviously they're hand painted. But they're selling enough that, I want to keep making them, and I do enjoy just sitting down and getting some time to paint, which is nice. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix my inventory problem, but it is definitely hard. Thank you for all the likes, Yellow Dog, too. I just saw them pop in. Yeah, I need to go live more, honestly. I do enjoy it. Like even today, like after my shop being a mess, I was just like, oh, like I don't know if I want to go live, but I enjoy it as soon as I pop on, so I need to just keep doing it. All right, let's paint this bottom flower here. And I think I told you this, Julie, on YouTube, but I normally switch like in the fall, I switch to more like crafty things, where in the summertime I do a lot of art shows, so I make more like wood art and stuff at the beginning of the year. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I need to keep leaning into that more because it's something unique and it's something different, and it's definitely different from like shows I go to, and like sometimes I think that might hurt me and sometimes I think that might help me that it's so different. But I love making it. I love that it's one of a kind. So hopefully I can lean more into the art scene next year. This is the first year I've got accepted into any art shows, so that was just a whole learning experience, like doing art shows in general, so. Also, my dog's probably gonna bark here soon, just FYI. My boyfriend just got home from dropping something off, and I know my dog's gonna lose it. Oh, he only barked once. That's actually surprising. Shocking. He must have been sleeping. I'm drawing my designs for spoons while I watch. Yay! I'm glad you're working while you're watching. What do you normally put on your spoons? I have actually someone you should also follow, Julie, if you do Instagram. I don't know if she has a Facebook. I know you have Facebook. Burned by Renee, so she hand burns everything, and she was at the show that I was at this weekend, and she does spoons as well, but her stuff is really cool. So just another person for inspiration and ideas, but she's really sweet. I'm sure she probably has a Facebook too. I just know that she has an Instagram because that's where I talk to her on. But she hand burned, she was telling me, she hand burned 150 ornaments for like a railroad company, or like it was like a whole train. Like the design was like pretty intricate. I was like, oh my gosh, you go, girl. I was like, it's nice to know when you get orders like that because you know it's like a guaranteed sale, but like, whew, 150 of the same thing is wild. Also, Julie, you'll have to let me know if I'm still really laggy on YouTube because I think I am. I tried to switch to my Ethernet cable and it never popped up for me to switch. So I still gotta figure that out. Yeah, it's still not letting me connect to it, which is fine. But I'm thinking my problem with freezing is definitely on my end. No, see, I knew that I was just gonna say that because when I look on my YouTube, it looks like it's laggy for sure. I don't think it's you. I think it's my connection. But I don't know how to fix it other than my Ethernet cable. TikTok is fine. Yeah, I don't know if it's you, honestly. I think it's just me and my connection. Streaming takes a lot of power. Yay, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate you so much. I love that you jump in on the live. It was funny, I was actually thinking if you were gonna find my live today on TikTok. Like I said, I really don't go live that much, but I think you're the one person that always sees it, which is so nice. It's nice to know you're not talking to, like, literally no one. Oh, you have to go. Have a good one. Thank you for popping in. I'll catch you hopefully in the next one. Whenever that will be, I don't know. Julia, I was just telling my boyfriend that to replug in my Ethernet cable on the back end to see. To see if I can get it to be any better. Because I know I have it plugged in here, but it's not turning green, and I'm not sure why. Working right now. Will it stay working though? That's the key. I have it plugged in.
It's green.
No, but I'm saying here it's not green. Like this is where it needs to recognize it.
Well, you just had it working.
I know, and it normally turns green when you plug it in, so I plugged it in here, plugged it in there, and that's what I want to do to try it there. Like plug it in, plug it out in the actual box to see if it works. We're gonna see if we can get the internet to work. Or the Ethernet cable to work. I would like to figure out how to get it to not be as glitchy for sure. Woo! No, I dropped the ghosty. Okay, I didn't get any sand on him. Oh man, maybe I should set him down. Let me see. No, it's still red. I don't know what I would be doing wrong though. Because last time when we just plugged it in, it worked. I haven't changed it since we... No, but it would have to be green for me to turn it off because then like nothing would work. What? Yeah, that's what... I have Julie on YouTube and she was saying that it's laggy.
Very terrible.
Well, she said she thinks it's on her and I said no, I think it's on my end. But see, that's the one that we normally use. And I plugged this in and out. I plugged this in and out. Yeah, this is the one.
Well, this should not be. There's no way that there's something on that needs change, bro.
I mean, I can...
It doesn't just stop working.
I don't know. I would like to figure this out so I can have better streams, honestly.
Huh?
I said I would like to figure it out.
Are you just charging the mic or do you have it set
She
up?
said, uh-oh. No, it has to be in there for me to wear it. The mic has to be plugged into the computer. But see this?
Wait, this?
Yeah, it's the top one.
I know, but is it that?
I wouldn't think so. It didn't turn green.
Can you right click on it and like force that?
And we're back. Well, we might be back, but we're trying to make it better.
Why is it not working all of a sudden?
I don't know. Should I say delete it and replug it in? I'm afraid to delete it though.
No, don't delete it.
Oh, here we go. Now it's up. See? Now it's green. Randomly. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Go back. Hit the back button. It says connected there. Turn off your.
It says it's still my live's still rolling. I hope that didn't mess up anything. But let me know if it looks any better. Because hopefully the Ethernet should be better, I would think. But I see it, yeah, so I see it glitching in and out. Uh-oh, this says I'm offline. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like I might be okay now for service. So let me know if it looks better, worse, or what? I don't know. I'm gonna keep rolling, I guess. I'm just refreshing my page here to see. My boyfriend said we need to improve the stream quality because no one would watch it like this. So, if we have any suggestions of how to make it better, that would be great. Other than it being clear. Okay, so now I just checked my stream. Health said it's extremely healthy and that it's fast. So maybe it's better now. Maybe it just needed to kick in? Eh? Let me know. Oh. All right, I'm gonna pull everything back up now. Oh, Jolie said yes. Okay, all right. Let me know if my lips match my words because this might be the solution that we've been looking for. And it only took me multiple times to try something new. Okay. Yay. And again, I don't even know how we got the Ethernet to work. Yay, thumbs up. Love that, Julie. Perfect. And I just came off TikTok because it was too much going on. So I'm here now. Connecting to chat. Okay. I think everything's just kind of reconnecting now since I didn't end the stream, but switched internets. I don't know. I don't know how technology works here. My cat's going crazy back there. He's got the zoomies. All right, so I'm hoping that this helps it get a little better. But like I said, we're gonna finish these outlines, switch to some color, which will be a lot more fun. It's nice to have co-working sessions because that's what I feel like this is. Oh, I do have flowers in the front. I was like, I feel like I'm missing a flower here. There's one on the front that I was missing. We're just gonna spin him back around so I can see. All right, now we can do some leaves. My cat is around my toes right now. I'm like, what is touching my feet? There's a blanket on the floor and she's nestling in it. All right, so we're filling out some leaves here. Does your paint dry pretty quickly and do you seal it once you're done? I think you said once on a live, yeah. So this is technically water-based because it's like samples from Lowe's or Home Depot. It does dry pretty quickly though, especially like this one. I've had it for a while, so it's not in the best condition. But sometimes I mix water in it if I feel like it needs to dry a little slower. And I do seal it with Krylon matte spray coat. I think that's, maybe they're not, depending on where you burn them. I guess I was thinking if you're burning them on the food side, they would be decorative. But if you're burning them on the handle, they could be used. I wouldn't use that on food grade stuff, but you could use it on anything else. That's what I spray everything with to seal it. Krylon clear matte coat. Sorry, you missed half of that. On the spoons, you use mineral oil. I was asking if your spoons are decorative or can people use them to cook? Like, I guess I said depending on where you burn them. Like, if you're burning the handle, it could be used for food grade. But I use Krylon spray matte coat. So it's just like a clear matte spray paint that like kind of levels out everything. One, which is great. Two, it just seals everything. The only feedback I've seen some makers have is like sometimes when something is painted white, it can turn, like if you have a water-based white paint like this Ghost, for example, and you use the Krylon because it's oil-based, sometimes it can turn white or it can turn yellow. But I've personally never seen that too much on things. So I still use it on stuff like this. Maybe it's the material too. Oh, I have seen it pull out. Like sometimes if I use an under marker and then I paint over it and then I spray the oil, it like pulls the under marker through the paint. That's the only like weird oopsie I've had with it where I've had to go back and like repaint something. But I love it for mostly everything I use, honestly. I would just say if it's like a cutting board or food grade that you wouldn't want to use it on that. On the handle and the spoon area too. You can use them for cooking, but I wouldn't want to cause, yeah, wouldn't, because you can, yeah. Like I would assume that it would be decorative, but the reason why I asked was because I had the Burned by Renee that I was telling you about. She does spoons, and my one very good friend has bought one from her. And I don't even remember the saying, but basically it's just a joke that like she's not the cook of the house like her husband is. And I felt like she said she did use it as a cooking spoon, but I don't remember. I know she bought it. I don't know if it's just decoration or she does actually use it. I'll have to ask her. Because now it's got me thinking. I can't remember if she said she uses it or that she just bought it because she liked the saying and it was funny. But it does seem like you're catching more of what I'm saying, so hopefully that's good. We're going to look more into it. I think it also might just be our internet. We have Starlink, which you think would be pretty good, but we also live in the woods, so depending on where the satellite is, it can hit trees and not be great, unfortunately. Oh, I just kicked my cat from under my desk. Hi, baby. Are you sleeping under there? All right, we're almost done with this outline here. I want to add a few more leaves. All right, I think we're done. So we're gonna come back to our first one, has the outline done. And finally get some color on him. I need to pull some more. some more of this tan color out, I think. I brought like a medium tan as well, if I need to do a little bit more mixing. Your dogs blend in with your floor and you can't see them? That's so funny. So my cat is very, very sassy, and I was also kind of scared when I accidentally kicked her that she would bite my feet. I don't know. Let's hope not. I just got a "you have no internet" and my music stopped. But it says it's connected, so we're gonna keep going. What a chaotic live this is. You need to check out the acrylic samples at Lowe's. Yeah, so I have way too many, to be honest. I started my collection by buying, they'll do like the paint sale section. Like if somebody orders a sample and then like doesn't go pick it up, they always put them on discount, on like a discount rack. So I always check that anytime I'm there, because if there's a color that I would like or think I would like, I pick it up. And that started the habit, because they're only like $2 for a giant thing of paint. And then honestly, these are only like $5 or $6. So you get a lot of paint in there. I mean, compared to like an acrylic bottle at Michael's or something. So, yeah, I mean, I always think it's a good deal to just grab the colors that you want. Discount section, who knew? I know, I didn't know for the longest time that they made a discount section. But yeah, so in the paint section, there should always be like a little rack somewhere. And yeah, so it's always by the paint desk. I'm gonna keep talking. It's always by the paint desk. So you gotta look for a rack, and it's gonna have random paints on it. Sometimes they're spray paint, sometimes it's stains, sometimes it's just random things that they need to put on clearance. But I always look for paint samples of things, colors that I would like. But now that I have too many, I just buy the paints I actually need. But if you want to start your paint hoarding collection, that's a great way to start, honestly. Yeah, just like the scrap wood section, yeah. Which honestly, I have found like hit or miss stuff there, like that's randomly marked clearance. I feel like they don't always have that, at least mine doesn't. I've never found the consistent clearance wood section, unless, like I said, in every store it's different and I just keep missing it. But the paint section is always pretty religious. When I first started my business, I bought way too many